Oh. The almost the South Whittier area. Looks like we are going to be getting on the freeway as he cuts off another car, northbound 605. You know, I just got to throw this out there, you know, because we are just watching this right now. You know, we get these armchair lawyers, people get a hold of us, you know, and they try to throw blame back and forth. Well, this guy's running because you guys are following him. Well, you know what? The truth of the matter is right now, nobody's following him. And as far as he's concerned, or he knows, or she knows, the driver of that vehicle knows right now, nobody's following. There is no possible way he can see or hear the helicopters, especially not us. The sheriff's department is a little bit lower, but you did see how the sheriff's department was off to the side, way off to the side there. And so you have to have the idea that, you know, this person has no idea that anybody's following. Right now, this person just driving as nutty as they can on the center divide, excuse me, in the emergency lane right now at well over freeway speeds as we're working our way northbound on the 605. And this is where it kind of started earlier on. We don't have enough information to know if maybe he's traveling back to where he started, but right now he's going to be northbound 605 freeway and nobody is following him. But right now this is not happening. Again, on the wrong side of the road, making another big illegal turn out here, cutting other vehicles off through this major intersection. And you know, I can tell you we were on Saragon right there, and now we're continuing on. But this pursuit, not a pursuit, just a dangerous suspect out here endangering the public as this vehicle continues to drive along on streets in the Whittier area. Up on the sidewalk. Yep, yep. Definitely. No doubt about it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Right now, though, on the wrong side of the road, working his way up the hillside up here. I'm going to go a little bit wider just to make sure nobody else is ahead of him. But you can see these twisty, turny roads. Has one car going the same direction. I don't know if he's going to try to pass this guy or what, but on the wrong side of the road multiple times on these turns. Nobody else up here. We're going to work our way through this hillside. Hopefully there'll be officers when he gets his way down, and this might be bringing this to an end. Turnbull Canyon, Hacienda Heights. We definitely don't want to see anybody innocent get hurt. You can see that there's some houses right now. I'm going to get a little bit of a wider shot, get you an idea on this hillside where we are. There's the helicopter. That's the sheriff's helicopter right there. And the car seems to be really, really slowing down, possibly. Either he's just messing with that airbag and he's just not really paying attention, but it does seem like he's getting very frustrated in there on the wrong side of the road. He's got those guardrails that'll keep him from going over the side. You know, definitely, if this car basically sputters out, comes to an end here, he's got quite a few places to run. Hopefully he doesn't try to get into one of those nicer homes out here, but he does have a lot of hillside. There we go. Car's completely stopped underneath that tree. It looks like he's kind of leaning out the window. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. Maybe he got out of. Nope. Oh, there. He's still inside the car. Still inside the car. Don't know what happened.
Value residential homes through here. Yeah, look at it. He's just swerving around
like
for no particular reason. And we're gonna,
his wheel or something.
It's just unnecessary at this point. We're gonna pull out just to make sure on this blind corner that there is no one. We're gonna have the helicopter move this way so we can see around here. Make sure that no one is actually coming the opposite direction here. But okay, he's understood. Okay, let's look at this really closely. Trying to hide underneath the trees.
Oh,
okay, he's out running. He left the car running, so we're gonna watch him. Suspect is on the run and running down through the area. The car is rolling. We'll see where that goes in a second. But we're going to keep eyes on the suspect. Male Hispanic, shaved head. He's right near that piping down there, wearing a looks like a Tony Romo jersey. He's got jean shorts on. We're going to hold right there, and that's a perfect framing. to make sure that jean shorts, and couldn't tell the tennis shoes right now, but he is trying to hide from that LA County Sheriff's ship right now. He's in the area of Los Lomitos Drive, Tello, and there he is trying to make it through. Now you're going to see typically what they do, you'll see them maybe shed clothing if he's got a t-shirt under there, but right now wearing a Dallas Cowboys Tony Romo jersey, jean shorts, and a tennis shoes and long socks. Again, he is now going to be in a backyard of a house here. Lots of heavy foliage in there, lots of heavy trees. So we're going to stay just a little bit wider because we're not going to be able to see him moving. But here's the what's great about the LA County Sheriff's helicopter. They are down very, very low and orbiting very quickly. So they're going to get a much better, closer look down in that area. They're going to deploy LA County Sheriffs into that area right now, deploy them in that backyard. They're going to try to set up a containment or a perimeter around this suspect right now. But we're going to keep eyes on here, and right now you can be assured he is slowly moving through that brush and through that foliage, more than likely going downhill towards that house. And we'll pull out a little wider, Rob, so we can see the front of that house. Very nice pool, very large house.
You know, it is stopped on a hill, and there is talk that he did jump out of the vehicle. That's the reason why I'm staying a little bit wider. You know, that movement. Yeah, that movement we saw right there with the airbag or the steering wheel bouncing around, that might have just been because of he went off the roadside. We're keeping an eye on it. The helicopter is looking right now as well. I know my pilot this afternoon, John, is looking out the window, trying to pass along any information that we might have. But he definitely did appear that he was kind of like climbing around out of the vehicle. But the door. I'm not seeing any movement. I'm not seeing any movement. Earlier on, it looked like he was trying to climb out, but he jumped out with the car moving. We're getting that information now, almost confirmed. So we're keeping an eye in this area right here. Probably jumped down that hillside. Helicopter overhead. You can see it in the shot. He's moving a little bit slower, much lower than we are. You got to understand that as well. So they have the ability just to look out that window. We're going to keep an eye right in here. That was the last place we actually saw him, through the trees. Looks like he jumped out of the vehicle. I am hearing the words now, confirmation that he has exited the vehicle. So we're going to keep an eye on this bush, and right now it does look like what once was a pursuit, chase, whatever you want to call it, now is going to be some sort of search for this suspect as he jumped out of the vehicle.
We have one person in custody here just off of Turnbull Canyon, and the sheriff's deputies have found the driver of what was believed to be a stolen vehicle that took them on a pursuit into the hills above Whittier here.
Will, how close was he to that house where investigators were searching, or was he really more close to the road?
No, I'll show you how close he was. There he is being taken into custody. He was found somewhere down that little road there, and the car is basically in the trees right there. You can't quite see it because of our angle, but the car's in the trees there. So he didn't go very far at all. He was right down there, not quite to the property where they were searching. So very, very close.
Yeah. All right. He's the end to this.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that.